So I have my Christmas tree here, and it's a cut tree. Everybody always says, there's a payoff to that. There's a tree that is not going to be alive anymore. And I was showing people previous years and talking about it, how to do cuttings from these trees and getting them to grow into new trees. And most people think, okay, you would have to take a limb, so that means you would have to go all the way back here and take this whole piece, let's say. And that's not going to work. It's too big, obviously. So, what would you do? Well, you can find smaller pieces like this here and try that. You could put the rooting hormone on it. You could scrape it. You would scrape it, and that would work. You already have some pine pitch that you can seal the end of the place where you remove it from. That's the biggest part, is that you want to seal it. But I'm going to show you something. And you can do it right here. Okay, we're going to go down here to the bottom of the tree. You're going to see that there's these little tiny sections like this. They're just little limbs that are starting. And they're baby limbs. So that's really what you want. You want something like this. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take a pair of scissors, or if you get a piece of the bark even when you rip it off, that's even better, because these will take much better to rooting than a full-size limb will, because they actually are hard cuttings. They're not real soft cuttings yet. Show you a little bit more. You can find these even inside the tree. If you go in, you go to where they come off of the trunk in the small areas, you'll see there's a lot of places you can get small limbs to start the cuttings from without having to go for the bigger limbs. You have all this to work with, and you don't want the bigger ones. You want these little small ones. And then when you have the trees, you have little baby trees. You can start, and they'll be exact copies of the original. So get about as many as you want, and I'd use at least 10 of them to start. You might get 3 of them that last out of that 10. I can get more. There you go.